Well, folks, I've been waiting on this UFC countdown. I've been waiting on this, and man, the UFC did a very good job on UFC Countdown 231, Shevchenko versus Jedrzejczyk. Alright, guys, here's my review of the show. Stay tuned.
And just enjoy the rest of this day and have everything good.
Can we still get the drop? Listen.
Coach, they got it.
Can we say we are the Shevchenko sisters, and you're watching Coach Sheldon Harrison? That's easy.
We are the Shevchenko sisters, and you are watching Coach Sheldon. Yeah, you are watching it.
It was there. That works, Coach.
Perfect.
That's
All right. LDMMAC. It is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys. I checked out UFC Countdown 231. Road to Shevchenko versus Jedrzejczyk. Or Bojanglecheck. Yeah, that's what I call it. But for this show, I'm not going to call it that. I'm actually calling Jedrzejczyk. So, you Jedrzejczyk fans, calm down, okay? All right, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this, okay? I thoroughly enjoyed this. The UFC, they did a great job. And even, Roger's in there, man. Y'all got to see Roger, man. Man, he's in there. Hold on. I'll show you. Crap. Okay, I can't find the exact spot. But that's okay, man. I'm going to do another video, man. And I'll show you where he at. But, guys, man. This was good, man. So they started highlighting, Joanna and Valentina's accomplishments, and they were kind of putting it like, well, Joanna has had a belt before in the UFC, and Valentina has never had a belt, and they went down that narrative, and then they started talking about the 3 Muay Thai fights. Now get this, Joanna said, well, I don't think Valentina has changed much in a decade, and I'm sitting here laughing like, like she really don't believe that, man. See, I told y'all, I think Joanna is working on like a whole nother way of delusion, man. And it's to the point, man, where it's laughable. Like, at times, I can't even take Joanna seriously, man. And so her and Mike Brown was sitting here, and they were looking at this video of Valentina versus Amanda. And they're like, yeah, you see how patient and tentative she is? And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what? That's not the fight you should have been watching. I'm not going to tell what fight they should have been watching, okay? Because sometimes, man, I honestly think that even fighters like Joanna, or even I think sometimes they may even watch some of these videos, man, okay, to get an idea. And I'm pretty sure that me being like the Valentina Shevchenko fan that I am, I think they watched some videos, man. I think they've had to. But, because Joanna's saying the same thing I'm saying about her. She ain't changed much in a decade. No, you ain't changed much in a decade. Valentina has evolved her whole skill set. But they looking at the Amanda Nunes fight, and I'm sitting here laughing, man, like, what? That's the fight that y'all gonna go off of? Okay. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's their opinion. If that's the fight they want to go off of, that's the fight they got to go off of. But, oh, boy. And I just got to say, Pavel has a plan. All I'm going to say is Pavel Fedotov has a plan, okay? See, they showed how Valentina, they're actually traveling around the world. And I talked about this last night. How they travel the world and they spar with many sparring partners. It's different. See, Joanna is that American Top Team. And, they showed her getting the work in and, doing a lot of good stuff. But it's like, it's not organic. Like they're using all these machines, they're doing all this other stuff, man. Valentina's just using nature and her own fist to actually prepare for this fight. It's a beautiful thing, man. Like they don't do the whole, have 5 coaches. They don't do that. They got one coach. They got one real coach, like the head coach is Pavel. They got a couple of other guys sprinkled on the side, but no. They got one true coach. They got one sensei, and that's Pavel. See, that's the difference, man. See, I feel like, Joanna has all these coaches, man. She got a coach for this, a coach for that. It's not going to help you solve the Valentina Shevchenko matrix that's eluded you for years, that's been in the back of your mind. And Joanna is a competitor, okay? She is a competitor, so, she definitely wants to avenge those losses. I know, and I'm not a Joanna fan, but that's a good thing about Joanna, is that she wants to avenge those losses. She's always willing to go and try to step it up. Like she's a fighter, and that's what she wants to do. So it is what it is, man. I give her props on that credit. But Valentina, one of the first people she started training with was Rose Namajunas. And isn't that ironic, man? Isn't that ironic that Rose started training with Valentina so she could beat Joanna? And look what happened. Listen, man. Listen. Here go the thing, man. Okay? How much more can Joanna learn within this camp? And then the strength and conditioning guy, man. I'm going to tell y'all, guys. I about died when I saw her strength and conditioning coach talking about, yeah, this fight, I'm going to give Joanna knockout power. How the hell are you going to give Joanna knockout power in this? What? They started in September. What? Okay, he had her doing some bench press. I'm sitting here laughing like, yeah, I'm going to give her all this knockout power. I'm going to give Joanna one-punch knockout power. No, you're not. It's not going to happen, okay? And what? He had a bench press in what, 85, 90 pounds? Those look like 15 pounds and what, a 45? Well, okay, so she's bench pressing 75 pounds, and she finna get knockout power. Oh, man. It's crazy. Had her pushing some sleds. Now, I'm sure he's got her doing other stuff. I'm sure he does. But it's the whole concept that, well, now we can focus. And this whole narrative was now we can focus. We can actually focus now on getting stronger instead of cutting weight. So now I can give Joanna this one-punch knockout power. Right. She's been at 125 pounds before, and she ain't had one-punch knockout power then. And listen, what, in 3 months, like this fool think that, Joanna's going to get this one-punch knockout power that's been eluding her for most of her career. Look, man, I don't care how many weights that Joanna lifts. It don't matter. She ain't never had one-punch knockout power. And, to actually get somebody, the whole thing, I just laughed, man. I couldn't help myself. I tried. I could not help myself, man. Because it was so laughable that, and I almost feel like the whole ATT camp, like they live in a state of delusion. Her, Mike Brown, the strength and conditioning coach. I think all those bastards delusional as hell, man. I don't know if anybody else picked up on it, man. And then Pavel just started saying, look, Pavel kept it sweet. He said, yeah, we do the training, and the training's gonna help, and Valentina's gonna go and win. See, Pavel is simple. He didn't go through all this rhetoric. He didn't go through all this, well, if you divide y by x, and then you get p, and then if you multiply p times x plus y, then you'll get... Pavel didn't do all that. Pavel and them, man, they enjoying their training. They sitting back, man, they getting on this little camper, and they riding, man, to their destinations. These mugs, they are engrossed in the fighter lifestyle. They don't have a care in the world. You look at Pavel, man. Pavel look like, man, a darn bomb could go off in front of him. He'd probably be like, no, you must prepare for the worst. See, he's a calm dude, man. He's a calm dude. That's why, man. That's why I rocks with Pavel. I rocks with Pavel. Well, one day, boy, I wouldn't mind go shooting guns with that fool. I wouldn't mind, man. I beat him, though. I beat him in a shooting contest. Of course I would, because the coach is a marksman. But, it is what it is. And then Valentina said, man, yeah, this training, man, this training is no joke. She was like, yeah, the training is tough, and he's making me do stuff that I didn't think that I could even do, Like, see, this is what it is, man. They not sitting down here, man, doing a whole bunch of... No, man, they training. They're preparing, man. And they prepared, trust me. If they don't think that, Valentina and Pavel are prepared for what Joanna's going to do, they crazy, man. They crazy. But those are kind of my thoughts, man. Joanna looks to be, she looks a lot sharper. Okay, I'll give her that. She looks a little bit sharper. She's got a couple of striking coaches that's actually helping her. I think she's looking a little bit sharper. Like, she's not taking her jab and like throwing her elbow with her jab. She's actually like snapping the jab in there. So we'll see if that translates over. Joanna Jedrzejczyk history, okay? She'll do the stuff in training that you ask her to do, but it's like when she gets into the octagon, like she was doing takedowns, and I'm like, okay, Like, when have I seen Joanna initiate a takedown? Like, it's not gonna happen. I don't think. Like, I don't think that she's gonna go into the octagon and try to initiate a takedown with Valentina. And I'm gonna tell you, man, when they were sitting at the table, Mike Brown, he kind of said it. He kind of said it really, really low key. He said, well, well, Valentina's a complete fighter, but, and then see, he snuck that in there, and I caught that. I said, yeah, Mike Brown knows what's finna happen, too. Mike Brown knows what's finna happen. Mike just like, look, we finna prepare for this fight. We're gonna prepare the best we can, and I feel like that's the mindset that Mike Brown, I feel like that's what I feel like, what kind of mindset he's in. Like, look, we're gonna prepare for this fight, and, whatever happen, whatever happen. I prepared for Valentina before, yeah. But see, you prepare for Valentina versus Amanda Nunes. It's so different, man. And I was sitting here shaking my head like, dude, this dude is a world-class trainer, Mike Brown. You mean to say that you're going to prepare Joanna, for Valentina the same way you prepared Amanda? Like, I started shaking my head. I said, okay, maybe he's just doing that for the cameras. I don't know, because he can't be that stupid. But you guys tell me what you think about the UFC Countdown. I thoroughly enjoyed the episode. A lot of laughs. It's your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm down. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to D-Best Women's MMA platform on YouTube.